Eric, are you ready for today?
Not really. I just got in the stage here a few minutes ago. So
Hey, we're gonna have a killer show tonight, dude. I hope you're ready. This is gonna be a fun one. Welcome to episode 116 of the Drag Driver Pete Show, presented by Summit Racing. Tonight is Media Mania. We're going to talk to media teams that cover drag and drive events, the good, the bad, tips and tricks, and what they wish people would understand about the media side of drag and drive. I hope everybody's ready for Media Mania for episode 116 of the Drag Driver Pete Show, presented by Summit Racing. My name is Mike Narks. I'm the host of this show and the news, which happens on most Saturdays, not every Saturday, but most. And then my right-hand man right here, Mr. Eric White. What you got going on, bud?
I am Eric White, co-host of the show and the news. Everything Drag Driver Pete related, but mostly falls with photography, which fits right in with what we're talking about tonight. And when I'm not doing stuff for Drag Driver Pete or the circuit, I'm running 815 LSX Swaps, which is my channel about my builds and my two project cars, and Motorsports Paparazzi, which I want to give a big shout out to Alex Johnson for doing a gnarly burnout at Six Summer. The views on that across all platforms have been going crazy. We'll probably hit 1 million views on Facebook tonight on that one video. So
yeah, it's insane, dude. I love it. That burnout is absolutely crazy. Grill falls out of the truck. I want to talk to him. You need to hit him up and find out, does he want to be on the show? One, we can do like 10 or 15 minutes with him about that burnout only, because dude, that thing, next level.
Rear end bouncing around. And then I didn't even get the full video because I didn't expect him to keep going after he left the pit. So there was still more after that I didn't get, but he's been cool. He's been in the comments on all the platforms, chatting with people as well, because people are asking questions about the truck. And
how did it survive? What did it drive like after that?
Yeah, so it's been super cool. So with the theme tonight, I think a lot of it just happens to be being at the right place at the right time to capture those moments. So I'm sure we'll talk a lot about that.
Yeah, we're going to give some tips and tricks for all these newbies that are coming into the drag and drive life. And then won't you lead us into this, because you did this, sir?
Yeah, so one of my favorite stickers or artwork that I've done was the Parking Lot Beers logo. So this was obviously based off of a specific type of beer, and instead of the old PBR, we've got the DDR. So what we've decided to do is turn this into our next t-shirt and hoodie design. So it'll be here just in time for Hot Rod Drag Week. It's unanimously requested at the circuit. So pre-orders start right now. So Mike just dropped the link in the chat, so you guys can head over there. We're going to run this pre-order until Thursday, August 7th, which is only a week. And then that will make sure that we can get the shirts made and delivered before Drag Week. So that was the big deal. We're going to try to do like a quarterly t-shirt release. So obviously the one I've got on now is the Race Car Friends shirt. So that was our last one. This is going to be our next one. And we're going to try to continue to come up with different designs like this. And
just wait till you guys see what we got planned for the winter one.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I'm excited about it too.
I'm excited to get my hands on one of these, because this was one of probably the first stickers that I made that was outside of our logo stuff. So this one was super cool, and I'm super excited to see it on a t-shirt.
Yeah, this is going to be a really, really cool one. And so the deal that is going to be running between now and next Thursday, August 7th, is free shipping, which is like a $7 gift there, plus favorite beer. So we have the favorite restaurant shirt. Now we have the favorite parking lot beers shirt. That will be a decal that goes along with that. That is what is on the back of the shirt there, in a decal for your shop. And then the Race Car Friends decal that you can't buy anywhere. So it's going to be kind of this bundled package. And the plan is, again, just like Eric said, have it before Drag Week. The folks that order this that are going to Drag Week are going to get something special. I'm just telling you that. When I see you at Drag Week in this shirt, I'm going to have something special for you. So for all those Drag Week visitors and any events that are anytime, I would say early September, if I'm going to see you around there, Martin, Michigan, a shout out to you guys. We'll be at 131 the second weekend of September. So anyways, I'm pumped, dude. This is going to be a cool ass shirt.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. I love the way it looks sitting on the shirt. shirt, and the front's got the red logo. So that's going to go right along good. Red logo with the white sponsor logo. So I think it's all going to tie together very good.
It's going to be badass. All right. Well, let's talk about some drag drive repeat updates. Why don't you tell us first about what you were doing right before the show?
Yep. So was over at Dead's house. We got the 307 dropped into his 78 Nova. It is mated to the transmission. One motor mount bolt is in. The other one doesn't line up. So that's kind of where we're at. But at least it's sitting in there right now. I was able to head here and do the show and not worry about whether something was going to fall or anything. So we just got to figure out what we got to do to get that other hole lined up. But it is in and sitting in there and looks good.
Nice. That's awesome, man. I can't wait. Your dad did a great job. That car went from inline 6 to a 307, right?
307, yep.
And then, but he took that motor home and painted it and put cool valve covers on it, intake on it, and all that kind of stuff. It looks amazing. So great job.
Yeah. And then shout out to Alex Rops as well. I haven't even opened the box here, but I do have a Terminator X now that is going to go on the 240 to replace the old HP tuners ECU in there. It's always done some weird thing where when you start it, it does this like rev up for a little longer than I feel like it should and a little higher than it should before it falls back down to idle. So one of those things. Was just talking about it in our group chat, and he's like, hey, I got one of those, and gave me a deal on it. So it showed up today, and excited to get that on the car as well. So now both vehicles will be Terminator X powered.
Dude, that's going to be great because that'll be one system to know. So any kind of tuning, you can mess around with stuff, or if somebody's plugging in, it makes it easier for them too.
And then I'll probably end up hitting Corey at Car Chains and seeing what kind of stuff he can do, because I don't think he's got anything today for a 240. So we'll need a place to mount the little 3.5-inch screen somewhere.
Yeah, that's perfect. And man, I can't wait till the video comes out of my visit with his shop. Dude, so much cool stuff. So much cool. I'm gonna edit that first thing in the morning. All right, our title sponsor here for the show and the news and the circuit. Summit Racing Speed Legacy began in 1968 as a one-man startup and is now the world's speed shop with 4 facilities and 200 plus catalog editions. Summit fuels your passion, saves you money, delivers fast, and offers top-notch customer service for more than 1,500 brands. Make sure to download the Summit Racing mobile app for easy access to speed parts. Find them on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and on the On All Cylinders podcast for more automotive discussions like this one. From humble origins to the social media lane, Summit Racing stands by your need for speed. Find everything summitracing.com. Go there or on the app. And while you're typing stuff in there, pick you up one of the Drag Drive Repeat Summit branded merch while you're in there. They got big brim hats, they got hoodies, which we're going to need coming up. I think we're probably going to need some for Drag Week, to be honest, and also shirts and stuff like that. They got more stuff in the works. I'm excited about all of that because they've had a crazy year with Drag Drive Repeat merch at events and stuff like that. It's been awesome.
Yes, it has been. The hats have been a huge hit for sure.
All right. Well, one other update here for me, the Gearheads and Gasoline podcast dropped today or yesterday. So if you haven't done it yet, go over there, hit them up. It's on YouTube right now for sure. And there's some clips coming out on Facebook from it. It's about an hour and a half. And I don't think they were ready for me, to be honest. We don't talk about ourselves very much on here. So I had a little bit of stuff to tell, some history stuff, but then also like kind of where the drag and drive community is going that I feel like, and all that kind of stuff. Why I feel it's unmatched in any of the other dragon or any of the other automotive communities that are out there. It's freaking awesome. Love you guys. So appreciate them letting me do that. We did record that back in April, I think. So it's a little outdated on a few of the events that are, what events are you going to next? So it's a little outdated there, obviously, because if we recorded in April, I've been to like 6 events since then. So anyways, but I appreciate them doing that. Obviously, having me on the show is a big deal. Love the opportunity to be able to introduce Drag and Drive to other people. And they have such a wide range of folks that are there, that listen to their podcast. To do that, we need to talk to our race car friends, man. Let's be honest, right? Without race car friends, we can't do this. Guys, want to say thank you for being here. Hit the share button real quick as we jump in here into this show tonight. We've got a lot of great guests on and a lot of people that I wouldn't know if I wasn't in the drag and drive world. So appreciate them. Appreciate our sponsors that make all this possible. Summit Racing, Deechworks, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, Performer Built Transmissions, who we're going to get to hang out with at Hot Rod Drag Week. I can't wait. New Media is about 15 minutes from the shop there. Car Change 3D, who I got to stay with the other night. Power Tube TV, WAF Racing, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk Classifieds. Appreciate them. If you're looking to do some shopping, hit those folks up, see if they got something that you can use for sure. And then